All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Akeem, and welcome to this vlog. Here to give you a preview of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights for the 2017 college football season. Now, this team went 2-10 overall under first-year head coach and Chris Ash. Needs to do better, a lot better this year. But this is a tough Big Ten conference, and they have so much competition within this conference. It's going to be hard for the Scarlet Knights to get more national recognition and better recruits coming to Rutgers to New Jersey. Now, Chris Ash actually had a new addition to the team, an offensive coordinator. Remember the name? And Jerry Kill. He was the former head coach for the Minnesota Golden Gophers, and he actually got some good recognition and during his time at Minnesota, but he actually had to lead the team due to health problems. But now he is back. He stayed in touch with many coaches in college football, particularly in Chris Ash, and decided to head over to Jersey to become the offensive coordinator for the Scarlet Knights offense, who was actually shut out 4 times last season during play. So hopefully he can help turn things around offensively. Now, there is issues at quarterback and a job that's open for just about anyone. Giovanni Rosano looks like he could be starter at the beginning of the season, but look out for Kyle Bolin. He's actually transferred, I believe, from Louisville. I do wish him the best of luck. I think Kyle should possibly be the starting quarterback coming towards the end of the season as the season progresses. That is just my prediction. Now, if you take a look at the receiving core, they do have the return of Juwan Harris, who was their leading target last season with over 400 yards. And look out for Janarian Grant. He is back for this upcoming season, and he actually received some season All Big Ten honors entering this year. So we will see how he progresses as the season goes through. Now, as far as the offensive line, they're actually led by Tariq Cole, the junior left tackle. They also, in the addition, they have a good leadership in senior Darian Miller. And just to wrap things up, I'm going to talk about the entire offensive line and Jonah Jackson, Marcus Applefield, and Kamal Seymour. I think could be a decent group head by Tariq Cole, who should be all Big Ten honors at the end of this season, and they could try to really establish the run. Now, their running backs is Robert Martin and Josh Hicks, but Robert Martin did lead the team with over 500 yards rushing, 5 yards per carry. But I really think with the transfer from the U and Gus Edwards, he will be the star at running back this upcoming season. Now, I'm not going to say he's going to have a big year, but he should be the starting running back come the start of the season. Now, headed over to the defensive unit, they don't really have any big marquee name players. I really do not like they lack like huge talent. They didn't really get to the quarterback too much, didn't create much turnovers, but they do have some good leadership in the defensive line with Darrell Davis and Sebastian Joseph, as well as Kamiko Tone, who are all seniors, and they have a junior defensive tackle and Kevin Wilkes, who I think they could have good seniority and good senior presence in that defensive line, but like I said, they'll be playing against tough competition. The linebackers are Trevor Morris and Deontay Roberts. A little bit good talent there, but the best defensive player that they do have is really in their secondary, in Austin Breesland. He is a good prospect that I am looking at in the later rounds for the 2018 NFL draft. Now, if you take a look at their schedule, they opened up their season against Washington, the Pac-12 champions from last season, and they did make it to the college football playoff, which they did lose to Alabama. Now, the next 2 games is against Eastern Michigan on September the 9th and on September the 16th against Morgan State. I think that the Scarlet Knights should win those matchups just to boost up their confidence and get things going to help this team enter the Big Ten play. Their first game is going to be on September 23rd at Lincoln, Nebraska against the Cornhuskers. That could be a huge see a big test to start off to really start off their season, to see how they would far in the Big Ten Conference. Next week is against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Buckeyes should win that matchup. November the 11th is going to be a big game against Penn State, and teams that I think they have a chance of really beating it is Indiana and Illinois on October the 14th, October 21st against Purdue. So when I take a look at their schedule, I can name you a couple of teams that I believe that they should beat in Eastern Michigan, Morgan State. I think they could beat Illinois and Purdue, possibly Indiana. So overall, I predict that they're going to go 4-8, 5-7 at best, but I think they're going to at least double up their wins from 2 wins to 4 wins, which does show some progression. I think you're going to get a couple of Big Ten victories this season. Now, the next time to catch you guys will be later on today. I have a lot more blogs for you. Thank you for watching this vlog. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.